boys, beautiful view on a lovely Monday night. We were meant to have six-a-side football tonight, but the woman, she cancelled because she was like, oh lads, we're not going to be able to get any balls and cones tonight. You mind if you supply the balls and cones? Fucking yes, we do mind if we supply the balls and cones. We pay you to bring the balls and cones, mate. So, got no game tonight, which is a bit unfortunate, but who cares? We've got this beautiful sunset. No one's a loser tonight, that's what I like to say. I rang up the boys and said, look, it's right boys, no one's a loser when you've got a view like this in a beautiful hometown. So anyway, what are we doing out here? So, the reason for this, the title is probably giving you guys a little bit of scaredness, is that the word? It's probably frightening you guys a little bit. You're thinking, damn, I was really looking forward to this series, and now there is no series. JDaver's quitting. But that is not the case. We are just competing sooner. Now, you're probably thinking, Joel, why on earth are you competing sooner? You already had the show date, you were 18 weeks out, and now how many weeks out are you? Joel, I want to know these questions. Look, I'm going to answer them, okay? Just let me get right into it. So number one, 18 weeks is a very, very long time. I was meant to be competing on September 3rd, which is a hell of a long time. That means my entire summer is dedicated down to this bodybuilding prep, which is okay because I do really like bodybuilding. Like, it's a fun sport. But at the same time, I've got a girlfriend who's at university. The only time I get to spend time with her is in the summer, and I would like to be able to spend a little bit of time with her in the summer, maybe get away somewhere. That's like just one of the reasons. Another reason is, like, 18 weeks is a very, very long time. I feel like if I had a shorter prep, I'd be able to be more aggressive, more focused, more content, and I wouldn't get burnt out, if you know what I'm saying, because it's a very long period of time to be able to do content prep and like keep my family and that happy, you know, stuff like that. So what we are doing is we're changing to another show, which is 11 weeks away. So this basically means all good stuff for you. What it means is I'm going to be more frequent with content, I'm going to be bopping them out, and it also means we're going to see bigger changes every single week, because obviously we're going to have to be a lot more aggressive with the cut. We're going to be seeing changes probably weekly, and 11 weeks really isn't a lot of time. That's literally just over 2 months, 2 months and 3 weeks, and I think we're actually 76 days out, so it's actually 10 weeks and 6 days. So like, things are going to come around very, very fast, and I think it's going to make for a much more entertaining prep series. There's going to be way more action, way more videos, and things are going to be happening a lot quicker. So that is my news for you. It is still a natural bodybuilding show for those of you that are interested. I am not doing an unnatty show this year. Potentially I would do an unnatty show, like as a natty, if I decide that I want to do another show after. But at the moment, we've got our eyes set for 11 weeks out, 76 days, and my God, is it going to be fun. It is going to be hella fun, but we're going to have to strip a lot of fat off in a very short amount of time. But at the same time, you're probably thinking, Joe, I swear most bodybuilders only do like 11, 12 week preps, and obviously they have the aid of gear, which I do not. But 12 weeks is still a reasonable time for someone of my body composition to be able to get peeled in. So things are just going to be awesome, and that is literally all I have to say. This is the night before the day we start our new prep, because obviously there's going to be a lot more changes, a lot more expenditure, a lot lower food. So I am going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to see you tomorrow morning where we will weigh ourselves and we will get started with the day. So thank you, boys, and let's make this prep a good one. See you, boys. You're not actually jumping off the cliff, lads. Fucking hell. Come. Wait, Jesse, it's here. Over here, boy. Nice. Damn. What that tongue do for real. Alright, good morning, boys. It is now the next day, and we are getting our steps in. We are trying to get obviously our 10k step goal. We have been walking for a very long time. I'd say we've probably been walking for about 50 minutes now. Just me and the boy. I'm walking out of Sainsbury's to do our shop. Now, obviously I normally drive, but I thought it's actually a really nice route when I'm walking. Like, you saw some of the nature, and it's just a really nice, quite a nice walk. So yeah, we're walking out of Sainsbury's. I'm about to pick up some stuff for the new meal plan. So I'll show you it when we're in the shop. Bam. I could do with a McDonald's right now. Right boys, we're on our way back. Mum came to pick us up because this guy was getting a little bit too exhausted. As you can see, the man is absolutely destroyed. But we picked up the shopping, so I'll show you exactly what we got back when we get back. Right, so we have got some chicken, obviously, some blueberries, some mince, some bacon, and the goat cereal. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. You can literally eat this without any milk and it will literally taste insane. Like, they literally just taste like biscuits, and they're lower sugar than Cocoa Pops, so that's a dub. And some pineapple. I am eating a hell of a lot of pineapple at the moment. Like, so many carbs are coming from pineapple, and I'm not blaming it, alright? Because pineapple is insane. Okay, so loads of people in the last video were asking me what this bottle is called now. It's a Frank Green bottle, and the reason why you're thinking, Joe, it's just a bottle, mate. Nah, mate, look. We get the brass straw. It literally doesn't matter, you can get any bottle. But if you want to get this bottle, you can get the Frank Green bottle. And they're actually kind of cool because what you can do is you can like customize them. So you can get different color on this bit, different color on this bit, different color on this bit. But me, I just went for the white and then the blue and the blue. Actually, no, this is my girlfriend's actually, sorry. I got the all blue, but my girlfriend has a white one, so she has the blue strap and I have the white strap. Pretty cute, isn't it? I know, it's so cute. So anyway, let's drink some water because I've just got back from this walk and I am exhausted. Okay, so the time is 11:49 and we have done 6,752 steps. Right boys, so we've got just over 3k steps left to do, which I'll probably do like in my daily activities, you know, a bit of walking around, a bit of walking to machine, a bit of walking around downstairs from the bedroom to the kitchen, and a little bit of... What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take some pre-workout and we're gonna go down to the gym and we're gonna get training right now because we have pool today. Later on, we're driving down to my girlfriend's house, which is 2 hours away, well, where my girlfriend stays in university, and we're gonna go pick her up. I'm gonna bring her back down as she has finished her semester now. But tomorrow we're gonna go to Fort Park, which is gonna be exciting. Now, me, I get really, really scared of rides. I'm terrified. I hate rides. I've been to Fort Park twice and I back out on literally all of the rides. I have done the real fast one, stealth, you know, where you go bang. I've done that one. I don't actually get scared of that one, but I get scared of the one where your legs are hanging out the bottom, like you get mad tingly in the balls, bro. And I don't know. But tomorrow, I promised Sophia, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So we basically got to drive 2 hours, but we're gonna do that tonight because I've got to edit this video and post it on the same day. So we need to get to the gym nice and early. Obviously, have my pre-workout meal before the walk. So we're all ready, we're all fueled, ready to train, but we are gonna take some more pre because pre has been carrying me so far. Because I am a little bit like less energy than usual, but like still feel really good. You know what I'm saying? Just pre-workout has just been, it's been good to me, okay? So we're gonna take some pre and head down to the gym. Right, I've got my pre-workout here. The boys have got their pre-workout there. I'm gonna do a little competition, all right? Whoever gets that down the fastest out of you two. Huh?
Mine's only a small one.
Yeah, well, fill yours up a little bit. Fill yours up slightly.
Water, bro.
Mate, fill it up slightly. 2, 1, go. No, he hasn't. Oh! Tom B smoked you by about 2 seconds, mate.
It's because he had the big cup, bro.
That's
It's not, mate. It's like 12 pints every weekend with the boys, do you know what I mean?
And now, it's JDaver's turn. Now, this is a very small rim, so I'm not going to be able to down it too well. If you guys know from previous experience, I got the last one all over my face when I used a small rim. So, I'm going to still give it a go. Right, you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? I didn't even bother to attempt down it because I just knew it was going to go all over my face, so. Let's go train. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this yellow just goes like insanely hard. Like it just looks so sick. Like, oh, sick. If you didn't watch the last video, this is the power stringer from Gymshark. Obviously, if you don't know, I'm with Gymshark, so you can use code Joel and that'll save you 10% off. So this is the power stringer. All of the power gear is insane. So if you want to pick any up, it's like oversized, raggy, like bodybuilder kind of stuff. Powerliftery, whatever you want to call it. It is really nice. But now, it's enough blabbering on. Let's get in the car and let's go train. People always ask me, Joel, what music do you listen to in and out of the gym? And I'm always asked, Joel, what is your playlist? Now, I have said millions of times, look boys, I'm gonna put my playlist in the description next time. And I don't know why I was saying that, because I don't have a playlist, all right? I literally, like, I was saying, yeah, boys, I'll put the playlist up. Bro, I don't have a playlist. Like, I think I was, like, banking on myself I was going to make a playlist. But, I have a genre of music that I listen to, but I don't actually have a playlist. Like, I know what songs. I just got this playlist, like, made in my head that I'll just switch between songs. I just haven't really had the time to make a playlist. I have had the time, I just haven't been asked to make a playlist. But do you know what I'm saying? So I haven't actually got a playlist, but I'm going to quickly tell you guys what kind of music I do like to listen to when I'm training. So it's a very, very broad selection of music. Sometimes I'm feeling funk, very rarely at the moment. I don't really listen to funk too much at the moment. Sometimes I'm feeling hardstyle, again, very rarely at the moment. When I first got into lifting, I was all about hardstyle. I was all about Ziz, Tevez. I loved it. I literally, me and Tom, when we used to drive down to the gym listening to Tevez, we would get cracked off our nut, and it was literally some of the best days. So, hardstyle. When I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic, I will put some hardstyle on, because hardstyle, at the end of the day, is still pretty sick. So hardstyle and funk, not as much anymore, but sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit crazy. But at the moment, I'd say I'm listening to a lot of like rock, kind of like Foo Fighters, Nirvana. If you want to class that as rock, that's what I've kind of been listening to at the moment. And I also listen to this playlist called Emo Classics, and it's got like Panic at the Disco, like Weezer, like kind of stuff like that. And I've really been enjoying that kind of music while I train at the moment, like, as it just does sound good. I also like to listen to a bit of house. Very, very rarely I'll stick some drill on, just if I'm feeling like a bad man. Maybe I've got some grey joggers on and I just feel like I want to shank the weights. I'll put some drill on. So I like 80s, bro, I like all music, but primarily the music that I am listening to in the gym at the moment is kind of like Foo Fighters-esque music. I listen to this, like, you know, on Spotify when you get the radios, I listen to like a Foo Fighters radio, and that's kind of been like carrying me through my workouts at the moment. So that's what I've really been enjoying, and that's what I'm probably going to listen to today. Now, another question that I need to address is, are the AirPod Maxes worth it? So many people ask me, Joe, should I get the AirPod Maxes? Now, their price point is very high, £550. In my personal opinion, unless you've got a hole burning in your pocket, which I don't have a hole burning in my pocket, it was a Christmas present, you probably shouldn't get them unless you really want to get them. Like, if you really, really want them, then get them. But if you're thinking, oh, I just need to upgrade my headphones, the AirPod Maxes, I've seen JDaver use them, they look pretty cool, let me pick a pair up. No, don't get them, okay? Because they are extremely overpriced. One thing that is really good about them is the noise cancelling. They are very noise cancelling. You cannot hear anything. If you're in the gym, the noise cancelling is absolutely amazing. I think they go quite loud as well. Sorry, this guy's being I think the volume of them is... Enjoy the way it sounds, but for £550, they are probably slightly overpriced. And I don't think I've actually shown you this. Somewhere on these headphones, yeah, here, if you can see that, you probably can't see that. It says JDaverFit, which is pretty cool. Like, I do kind of like that. But yeah, I don't know. They're probably not worth your money, but at the same time, they might be worth your money. So the answer to the question is maybe. While I've been doing my steps, I've been listening to Modern Wisdom podcast, which is the one which David Lay was on when I was talking about my other episode the other day. And it is a really good podcast. I really enjoy the way he talks, and I really like, you get like lots of good quotes from it. It just, I don't know, it's really good. There's one quote I heard today. It was something like, yeah, bro. It said something about, oh bro, I can't even remember it to be honest, but like, I've just been listening to a lot of the podcasts, and like, I always feel like you should listen to a podcast like 2-3 times, because you don't actually take in all the information once you listen to it one time. And when you listen to it again, you like start to like understand it, like a bit of like mental repetition, if you know what I'm saying, kind of like when you're revising. But yeah, so I'm going to listen to another one when I drive to Sophia's later, but I definitely recommend giving this podcast a listen. It's Modern Wisdom, if you want to give that a go.
Wait to train with the boys today.
Wait, say it one more time. Say it one more time. Wait, say it one more time.
I cannot wait to train with the boys today.
Bro, I've just made you repeat yourself 4 times.
Yeah, I know, but
absolute waste, man. Oh, what the? Really? Screw you. Look at you, mate. You're wearing Reclaimed X Vintage. What is that, mate?
I bought it last summer and I just
shut up.
Yo, what it do, JDaverFit and the crew. Right, boys, I'm gonna walk you through and talk you through this pull workout, because you guys always seem to love when I do the voiceovers, and I really enjoy doing them as well, so it's a win-win for both of us. So we are starting off with it might have been 5 sets of pullovers. Now, the reasoning for this exercise is to just kind of get as much blood flow into the lats as possible. That's why we're doing 5 sets. Now, they are straight sets, so there's no top sets, there's no back off sets. It's just 5 sets of 15 to 20, just trying to pump as much blood as we physically can into the lats. Now, our gym recently just got this long rope, which is really nice to do this with. If you don't have a long rope, I recommend using just 2 shorter ropes, putting them together like when you do tricep pushdowns. The reason for that is to get a greater range of motion. You can get the stretch a little bit more, because when you're using the little ropes, you're like really like cramped up and it's just not very comfortable. So as you can see here, this is my first set, and I'm taking it pretty much to failure, not max to failure. I think I might squeeze out one more. No, I didn't squeeze out one more. So because we had 5 straight sets, I'm kind of just taking it for 8 RP, 9 RP. Anyway, we were listening to some Drake. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Now we're on to a cable row. Now, this grip that I'm using here is beautiful. I absolutely adore this grip. It just works beautiful, just like with the lats, just the way like your lats can like come in like that. Like, I don't know why, I just really like it. Like, it just seems super optimal. And we're going for a top set here, which is about 7 to 12 reps. As you can see, I'm really trying to control the eccentric, and then I'm just exploding. And look at the back, boys. You can see when I'm shredded, the muscles are gonna be peeping through. Like, bro, it looks like there's like a monster eye on my right like side of the back and the left. Like, that's just looking naughty. Tom came to assist me, but I had my eyes closed, so I didn't actually see, so I couldn't continue the rep. Now, next, we're just doing a back off set. I thought I'd show you another angle just so you guys can really get the gist of the exercise that I'm doing here. So as you can see, I'm letting my scapula retract when I'm pulling, like when I'm doing the eccentric, and then when I'm pulling in, I'm pulling to where my elbows just go around my body. So like, you don't need to like pull all the way in, because your lats actually stop like being in that active range of motion. So you just kind of pull it into you and then kind of stop. But you don't need to pull it as most, like what I'm trying to say is you don't need to like pull it like just so far that it becomes uncomfortable. But I do like to get a good stretch. Like, I really like to stretch my what the fuck is it called? I don't know, I'm just gonna call my back as your scapula. I like to really retract my scapula and stretch it out. And as you can see here, I was just pumping them out to failure just because I felt like it, because I'm a G like that. Now, next we're moving on to a lat pull down. Now, as you can see here, I am using the mag grip. If you have a mag grip, go ahead and use it, because it's a beautiful grip. If not, you can just use a normal bar and loop some D handles around it. And we're going for 7 to 12 here, and we're really trying to control it. You can't see the stack that I'm using, but I am using the majority of the stack, which goes up to 100 kg. So I think this is about 75, 80 kg, and just really trying to control it. And my back is looking phenomenal, if I do say so myself, boy. I'm really thinking that when I get shredded, there's gonna be a lot of like bulges in my back, a lot of bulges, veins and cuts, and it is just gonna look awesome. Next, we're moving on to our arms. We also did a single arm pull down exercise, but I didn't film that, unfortunately. So add a single arm pull down to that if you want to try this workout. But as you can see here, we got a hammer curl set. I'm not showing the full set because it goes on for absolutely ages. It is 30 reps, so it is a very, very long set. As you can see here, I'm trying to keep it as controlled as possible. I look like I'm kind of hunched over because I want to let all the tension go onto my biceps. I don't want to be swinging at all. I don't want to be using my front delt. I don't want to be using anything else. I'm just really trying to keep everything strict onto my bicep. Now, I do alternating hammer curls, which does take a little bit longer. You can do both at the same time if you want to, but I feel like I can just really isolate the bicep that I'm focusing on when I'm doing them single. Now, my arm is starting to cramp up heavy here, so I just tried to pump them out because I was literally about to drop the dumbbells because my arm was cramped so bad on my forearm, because these are fat grip dumbbells, so they're really quite a pain to use sometimes. Anyway, last exercise, we moved on to cable curls. This isn't the full set, but as you can see here, I am looking absolutely annihilated, and I'm looking pretty swole if I do say so myself. But I'm trying to take this set to as failure as possible. As you can see, I've got Tomby behind me. I believe he gives me a little spot, or maybe he just says, "Come on, Joe, go, go, go." But it was a really good session today. And if you do want to give this session a go, then obviously just follow exactly what I said. Started off with pullovers, then a row, then a lat pull down, then a single arm lat pull down, then hammer curls, and then we finished off with cable curls. Everything was about 3 to 4 sets, and we finished off with 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, which got me sweaty AF. Now, let's move to present JDaver.
I don't know why, but my hay fever has been real bad. Actually, I say I don't know why, it's because the time of the year it is, but my hay fever has been real bad. Like, every single morning I wake up proper snotty, sometimes a little bit of brain fog, like headache. If you get hay fever, you know, and I know there's going to be a few of you in the comments, no way, man's allergic to grass, imagine being that. But like, I really don't get it that bad, but like some days it just really is bad. Like I never have it like consistently, it's just like some days it'll be really bad, some days it'll be okay. But on that stepper at the end, that kind of ruined me, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I got mad sweaty, like it's pretty hot today. Like I don't know why I was wearing a jumper at the beginning of the workout, but it feels good that we're like cutting during the summer, you know, like it feels much better. Like knowing that I'm gonna be shredded and the summer's still gonna be continuing, like it's making me feel like, damn, this is gonna be worth it. Like walking around shredded, bruh. I'm just gonna be ziz, man. It's gonna be so creatine mog. Like it's just gonna be sweet. Because otherwise I would have been shredded like in September. Like obviously I would have been a bit shredded beforehand, but I was literally gonna be shredded like when we're gonna do shredded for when Santa comes down the chimney. Like it's just a waste of time. So like now I'm gonna be shredded for the summer. Probably have the chance. I might even have the chance to go to Reading again this year. Probably won't because I've had a bit of a bad experience last time. But yeah, things are looking good, and things are gonna like. And today's made me realise like how harder it is the closer you get to prep. Like it just, I know it's the first day of like the new prep, but like I just feel so much more focused. And the thing that I need to do is keep that focus in my head. Because a lot of the time when you set a new goal, you're always motivated the next day you set it, or the first day you set it, and then once like the motivation starts to wear off, that's when you need to rely on discipline, because motivation isn't always going to be there. But when you're disciplined, obviously you continue to do it. So the days you are motivated, go 100%, use that motivation as like energy to boost you, and the days you aren't motivated, just gotta do it. Just gotta do it yourself. But always remember, the days you are motivated, make sure to fucking use that motivation hard, because remember, some days you're not gonna have it and you're gonna have to use like just a willpower to get through it. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video. I'm not sure how long this video came to, but a lot of you said that you really enjoyed like longer videos. So if you enjoy the longer videos, let me know again. Shorter videos, let me know, you know, whatever you guys want. And if you watch the entire video, comment Apple. Alright, so I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be a brutal leg workout. See you later, boys. Bye.